If you only watch one Star Trek episode in your entire life, make it this one. Across the vast galaxy of Star Trek, there are countless episodes that challenge minds, stir hearts, and embody the spirit of the franchise. From first contact diplomacy to time loops and existential crises, Trek is a science fiction saga unlike any other. But if you could only watch one episode, just a single 45-minute trip through the stars, then there's really only one logical choice: The Inner Light from Star Trek, The Next Generation Season 5, Episode 25. Why this one? Because The Inner Light isn't just great Star Trek. It's great television. It's the episode that transcends fandom, ship names, phaser battles, and warp cores. It reaches into something deeper, what it means to live, love, and remember. A story beyond the stars. The Inner Light opens like many other TNG episodes. The USS Enterprise encounters a mysterious probe drifting in space. Before the crew can fully assess its purpose, Captain Jean-Luc Picard collapses on the bridge. Moments later, he wakes up as someone else. No longer on the Enterprise, he finds himself in a small village on an alien world. He's told his name is Kamin. He has a wife, friends, a community. Though he insists he is Picard, captain of a starship, everyone around him believes otherwise. Thus begins a journey not through space, but through time and identity. What unfolds over the course of the episode is a deeply emotional tale as Kamin Picard slowly comes to accept this new life. He raises children, plays the flute, learns the customs of the people around him. Decades pass, and while the question of whether this is real or not looms in the background, it begins to matter less and less. Eventually, Kamin watches the world around him die. The planet's sun has grown unstable, and his people, the Resicans, are doomed. But their culture endures through the probe. It was their time capsule, their legacy. They couldn't save themselves, but they could save their memory. And they entrusted it to one person, to live it, to carry it, and to remember them. When Picard awakens on the Enterprise, only 25 minutes have passed. But for him, it has been a lifetime. A masterclass in emotion. What makes The Inner Light so singularly powerful is the way it quietly turns the core Star Trek concept on its head. It's not about exploring new worlds in the physical sense. There's no space battle, no diplomatic crisis, no alien menace. The frontier here is memory, emotion, identity, and legacy. The final frontier is life itself. Patrick Stewart delivers one of the most emotionally resonant performances of his career. Watching him evolve from confusion to acceptance, and then heartbreak, is something no fan ever forgets. When Kamin realizes his planet is doomed and his life was part of a memory capsule, it's devastating and beautiful. His final moments in the village, as the long-dead people he loved reappear to explain everything, land with the impact of a supernova. He falls to his knees, tears in his eyes, not just because the life he knew was a simulation, but because it meant something. The feelings were real. The love was real. The life was real. The flute that never leaves. The last scene of the episode is quiet. Picard sits alone in his quarters. The probe left behind a single object, the Resican flute. He opens the case, gently, reverently, and begins to play. It's a haunting melody, simple and bittersweet, and it tells you everything. Picard didn't just learn a song, he carries the memory of a lost civilization within him. It changed him, as it should change us. This moment, and this episode, stays with viewers. Even among diehard fans who have debated the best episodes for decades. Best of both worlds. City on the Edge of Forever. In the Pale Moonlight, The Inner Light is the one episode that everyone agrees feels the most. Star Trek for the soul. One reason The Inner Light is such a perfect ambassador for Star Trek is because it distills the franchise's highest ideals into one standalone story. It's about empathy, understanding, remembering those who came before. About the fragility of life and the importance of leaving something behind, not through power, but through art, music, memory, and love. You don't need to know anything about warp drives or starfleet ranks to feel this story. It doesn't rely on continuity or technobabble. If you've never seen Star Trek before, this is the perfect place to start. And maybe even the perfect place to end. Because at its heart, the inner light is a